around in the trees. It's gonna
almost
come
as
our
big
way,
as our
looks
cat.
like, guys. Look at that, always sniffing, always sniffing. That's really how they find their way around and how they find their food. So normally she's gonna lay her eggs like right here, and then fold the leaf over and totally seal it with silk. And then she'll stand and guard the nest, or guard her eggs.
Beautiful web structure. This is the spider that will create its web. Look how far down it goes, guys. Oh, wow. We'll create this web every night. Some point tomorrow. That's nice. If I walk at least 5 meters along any stretch of this trail, I will find at least one, maybe several scorpions. So yeah, super abundant, guys. That we have flying there is a cicada. That's the insect that makes all the noise during the daytime.
Beautiful.
We find these little guys around November, maybe December on this trail, but in I don't know, late February, I've never seen one. So but we did get a lot of rain this year, and so perhaps they're just emerging from the streams where they develop. With a lot of these glass frogs, their development as tadpoles is still not really well known in the wild. Some scientists think it could take as long as 3 months for them to turn into little frogs and leave the water. This normally is not a good trail to see glass frogs because these frogs like to breed in the vegetation above fast-moving streams. I know he's a male because I heard him calling, and that's how I found him. Oftentimes, if you imitate their call, the males respond, and that's the best way to locate them. It's being a really good model.
Yeah.
Yeah. And did everybody get a look? I'm going to turn the light off.
As a humans, we love to put adjectives, like humans adjectives to animals, certain animals. And one of them is, we call this snake the most aggressive snake. And this snake is non-aggressive. They try to avoid it. Like they can bite and kill, and but it's not. I mean, first of all, we have to think what's venom. ¿Qué les ha parecido la caminata? No. Es que es como suavecita, mira como que. It's an endemic just from the Pacific side of Costa Rica. It's a granular poison frog. Granular poison frog. Ojo de gato. Serpiente, ojo de gato.
¿Esta no es venenosa?
No.
Está re linda.
¿Te acuerdas que la que conversamos al principio, que no era venenosa, que les gusta estar donde están las...
¿Qué dijiste? ¿Algo del basilisco o no? Nada que ver.
Sí, arriba.
So this is insect infected by the zombie fungus.
Yeah.
Quite special.
Cordyceps.
Cordyceps. That is.
I've seen that in documentaries, like the zombie fungus.
What you're watching at you have them alive. I try to get a big toad first. Fight. So males will be guarding the nest, and if it's another male approaching, they will fight. Males have a special little spore in their front legs. No, pero son tantas tortugas que quiero visitar. Hasta Lucía aprendió cómo hacer como el búho. ¿Verdad, Lucía?
The wandering spider, the stay and wait of the...
And this you call fishing spider?
Fishing spider, that's correct. The technique mainly is in the water with the first pair of legs.
Bonito.
Increíble, ¿ah?
Increíble.
What they have like, or white points in the front of the legs.
¿Cómo está agarradita con las patitas?
Tienen, esta familia se llama Ílide. De hecho, increíble, ¿ah?
Like cigarette smoke?
Millions of spores can spread in a night.
Háganse más honguitos.
See. These fungus have to spread a lot of spores. The problem is not really succeed, right?
Okay.
Because they have to produce a lot.
Central American wandering spider.
Genau.
Can be bigger, eh?
Females are larger, yes.
Das siehst du nicht nur, ja. Du musst hier komplett umarbeiten, Foto gemacht. Siehst du dahinter.
Ay, sí,
This one is quite fleshy as well.
Don't carry any wandering spider to your home. ¿Foto el otro día de eso? Me parece demasiado carga.
Hab ich dir gesagt, das war von der Esta. What kind of snake is it?
I say that already 3 times. But I will say it 4th time. It's
I don't understand. Sorry.
well, one thing is no understanding, other thing is not paying attention. Y hay otro aquí.
Number 3, or pardon me, 4. Yeah, 4. Because I'm going to swing away from it. Is needle sharp. I'll come back to you for a quick shot if you like. And let's see, not wanting to extend those now.
I can see them. It's
You saw it though,
Yeah.
huh? Yeah, there we go. Actimate creates a more efficient situation. Now they do tend to be very clumsy. They will crash into people. They crash into trees. If that should happen and they fall to the ground landing on their back, that would be very dangerous for a lot of insects, but not our beetle here. Because I'm going to turn my light on and let me show you this. So, if the beetle lands on its back, just put it on the ground here. Look. You see, it can snap itself upright. So these are also called snapjacks. Bioluminescent click beetle and fire beetle. Those are the most common names. And headlamp beetle. Let's try it one more time. These 2 green lights, they can turn on and off. If they're turned off and the beetle is suddenly startled, they'll flash on. And so probably they're used to scare away any potential predator. This one here with the legs extended to the back and to the front as it would be in stick position. This spider might only be about, maybe about that long. Yeah. And mind you, what we're looking at with this individual, you know, it's just a baby. When it's fully grown, I'm going to see if I can just... That is a Mimetica, Katie did, and it is one of the masters of the art of camouflage. The color that you would find in nature with a leaf. So you can see brown Mimetica, green, half brown, half green.
Of a scorpion.
Didn't want to let go. But oftentimes they'll just hold that pose because they don't want to look like a living insect. Yeah. Years ago we had a family on the tour and they were telling me, oh, today we were in the forest and it just started raining underneath this one tree, so we all went under there. Yeah, you can see it's feeding there. And so guys, in the back when you go by, you can take a really good look.
The camouflage is just really incredible when it's sitting there on that dead piece of leaf. And then
And by eating the silk, they're able to recycle the components for the next spinning. Scientists were curious to know, how long does it take a spider to recycle? So they started spraying the webs down with a radioactive isotope, and they found that once the spider eats a web, if it spins, only 30 minutes later, those same components will show back up. Yeah, so a 30-minute recycle time.
What is she actually doing now?
It looked to me like a little moth just flew in, and now she's coming down to take that insect. Yeah. That's dinner. A snack at least. Yeah. If they do capture one prey item a night, it's considered successful. But her area flora throwing some trash out. Yeah, and she's going to remove that leaf too. Look at this, guys. Area flora, she may leave this web up tonight if she's doing so much housework. They really want to keep the transparency of their web. And so throughout the night, they're going to have to contend with falling flowers, falling leaves. They don't really want to keep that in because if an insect sees the web, they're just going to veer off. And let's see what she does with this leaf. To make a web this size would only take the spider around 35 minutes or so. Yeah, and she is capable of capturing, look at that, wrapping and eating bats. And there's our spider down in there. Yeah, you should be able to see a little crack. Yeah, right there. Little opening. Oh yeah. Yeah, and that's what you have to look for to find a trapdoor spider's home. Yeah. Did you see what happened? Yeah, spider grabbed it. Spider grabbed it, pulled it shut. I did not get the leverage underneath there.
It's always been a colony. Well, for many, many years there was a colony of these Mesoamerican tent-making bats right here on this palm.
That's too far from my end.
Yeah, the light. Or if you want to take a picture from the screen, you can do that too. And so they're very much, you know, they eat insects that are also associated with water. So they eat a lot of mosquitoes. One of these little bats might eat as many as 500 mosquitoes per night. They're a white-lined bat, but the colonies are divided up into harems, and each harem might have one male up to 8 or 9 females and their young. And they also have the little sacs on the wing, but the males are going to actively try to attract females to their harem like all the time. So if you watch them during the day, you'll see the males hover over the females and beat their wings, and that causes the liquid to sort of splash out, this perfume. And then the females can decide which harem they want to join. These bats are also really good singers, like amazing singers. And so their perfume is unique, right, to each male. And they also sing, so like during breeding season when the females are coming back from foraging, the male serenades each female. And just like their perfume, their songs are unique. And scientists have found that the males with the longest and most elaborate songs consistently have more females in their harem. So it's their perfume and their singing. Their songs are amazing. They're audible to humans, and it's incredible how well they sing. It sounds like a melodious songbird. You would never really think it was a bat. They're really, really good singers.
Silk that's flowing from her body, pull that out and wrap it around a motorized sewing bobbin with a speed control. When you turn your bobbin on, you will get